Right guys, what's going on? Welcome back. It is episode number 64 of Docks to Glory. Man, what a thrilling episode in the last one. So as we come into today's episode, holding a 1-goal lead in the Champions League quarter-final after our victory against Liverpool at the death. Today we've got 2 more games against Liverpool, first in the Premier League and then away in the second leg. I will also do Bristol City and Nottingham Forest, where right now we are 3 clear at the top, but of course Man City have that game in hand. So if we are to be champions, now that Guardiola's side are turning into that win machine they always do at the end of the season, we need to match their result every step of the way to win the title back-to-back. So, big game today, let's crack straight on. First game will indeed be the Reds once again in the second game of our 3-game stand against them, but this one being the break in our European tie in the home game here in the Premier League. Massive game, need to win, stay top. Come on, Docks FC. I don't know when that Man City game in hand is, but oh, what a goal! What a turn and what a strike. But if we lose any of our remaining games, I think it's Man City's title. I can't see them slipping up between now and the end of the season. So with that game in hand and only the 3-point gap, I have to say any loss, and I think it's going to be theirs. What a goal by Luis Diaz. Just couldn't find a response. Here we go. Here we go. Bang! Oh! Haven't really had any chances other than that. You got a ref. That is soft. That is soft, mate. You can tell when I start getting annoyed, can't you? I'm normally such a calm person, but every now and then I get a bit riled up. That is soft, ref. Oh, tackle, well done, but just couldn't get the rubber to green there to win it back. Still down. I reckon the second goal's coming. Empty the bench, boys. Empty the bench. Forget it. This one's over. This one's over. Just focus now on that second leg in the week at Anfield. This one's done. I mean, yeah, it's only 2-0. We've had a season of comebacks, but half an hour to go. Tired legs out there. No. Just take the L. Take the L and move on. Take the L and move on. Game management, season management, whatever you want to call it. Take the L and move on. So frustrating. Our second loss in 3 in the Premier League. And I'm really starting to feel the pressure now, man. But I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is why any team that can win multiple honours in a season deserves so much credit. We're going for fucking 5, mate. It's ridiculous. Oh, it's a cracking ball by Darius. That Harrison, knock it on. There we go. Got men in the middle. And there's one at the far post there arriving all alone. Back in it. Cracking first time volley. Alfonso saying, Gaffer, the backup brigade in, throwing in the towel. 10 minutes to go. Here we go. Here we go. That's on. That is on. Oh, River! Yeah. You. I do speak English. That looked on to me. Oh, no, he's on. He's on. He's on. He looked on to me, I'm sorry, but I know it's a fucking computer game, so clearly he can't really get it wrong, but he looked on to me. Absolutely going at Liverpool in the final stages here. Absolutely going at them. 4 minutes on the clock, and we've won a corner. No Pat, so who's going to step up and jump up this time? Liverpool taking points off a title rival to Manchester City in a race they're not in themselves. I feel like we saw this last season with Arsenal, didn't we? Unfortunately, unlike the Gunners, we couldn't even get a point. 2-1, the final score. 2 defeats in 3, and I'm absolutely bottling it towards the end of the campaign. Just got to put it behind us. We got our second leg at Anfield in midweek. Yep, got to put it behind us. Second leg, CL quarter-final away at Liverpool. Man, oh man, I'm nervous for this one. Our form stuttering, starting to feel the pressure. And I do see someone scoring tonight. If it's us, I think we're going through comfortably. If it's Liverpool, I definitely think we will crumble. Massive, massive game. Second leg of the CL quarter-final in our pursuit of the Fab Five. Let's get it right this time. Come on, I want the semis. Shorts Branco all day, mate. There we go. Easy money. And work that way forward. I see it, the far corner, Sandoval. He nods it down. A golden chance here. If we work this from right to left. Right on cue. Well, I might be bottling the league. I am not bottling a final 4 place in Europe. Come on. Yeah, I am not prepared to bottle this. 2 defeats in 3 in the league, but in Europe, I'm going to make sure we're getting through. I'm going to make sure of it. I want this done. He's on. He's on. Okay. Alright. We're going to close this out. I know it. Final 4, here we come. Keeps. Well done, mate. Quick kick if you can. There we go. And oh, who's down? Oh, no, not Reggie. Fuck. Well, at this stage of the season, unless it's 4 weeks, that's an ender. That will be a season ender. I don't know how long it is, but anything longer than 4 weeks, which, based on the animation, is likely, that's a season ender. Nicely done. It's pretty sick, that. And oh, look at the space. Look at the space. Game. We weren't really doing anything in particular there, just aimlessly knocking it around. But you know what? You see, he's king at the far post on Mott, and that will do it. What a response. That is how you retaliate from a big L. Actions, not words. Might be bottling the league, but at least in the Champions League, we're going to the Final 4. It's a really nice goal, to be fair. Yep, job done. A lot more comfortable than I thought it would be in that second leg, but you know what, we will take it. Why are they waving an offside flag this game? Anyway, semi-finals, here we come. Let's do the draw. So it's going to be Real Madrid into Barca, Atalanta or PSG. Just got to skip through to the Friday, and it's going to appear, I think, actually at the end of this month, so I'll know who it is before you do. I've just seen it. And in the semis, we'll be taking on, I know who it is. Well, it can't be Manchester City, but it's not going to get much easier. Real Madrid, who have won it more times than anyone else in the semi-finals. I mean, whoever we would have faced, it would have been ridiculously tough, to be fair. But it is probably the toughest of all 3. They're the big dogs. They are the serial winners. Real Madrid Final 4. Bring them on. That's going to be tough. Oh, shit. Lancaster. Yeah, that's over. That's Reggie done then. That's a 2-month injury. Which means that Lancaster is done. Gutted. Reggie is out for the season. What a shame. Again, we've got enough depth in the wing position, so we can just slide Darius in. When you've got an 89 rated winger on the bench, you're going to be okay. But it's still a shame because he's such a good player. Reggie done for the season, though. Gutted with that. Right, moving on. Bristol City away at Ashton Gate, and the title is now effectively out of our own hands. We are still top, but only on goal difference. But again, Man City have the game in hand. So all we can do is win our remaining 7 and hope for a slip-up. Otherwise, our title is going to be going to Manchester. Third to 4 games, Bristol City away at Ashton Gate. Got to be a banker here against the Robins. Yes, Kimura, well in, son. And forward we go. Pat. Back to Utah. Wisdom has a little space to let fly. Easy save in the end. Didn't really catch that. But we'll take the corner. And you know that connection between 30 and 9 is so deadly. And it is once again. Clips the post, gives it a kiss, but still nestles into the back of the net. That connection. I'd love the stats on this to see how many of Pat's goals have come from Wisdom's corner. I'm going to bet it's at least 20%. And there's another. Heads it in at the far post, 1-0. Wisdom going to go for the halfway line goal. That's not... Oh! That's not a bad effort, that. Always felt the keeper was going to backpedal on time, but it was... I must say, it was very close to going right in that top corner. That's one of the closest I've come in quite a while, that. Still 1-0, but man... That was so close. Here we go. Here we go. Look at the black shirts open here. Surely. Oh, yeah. It's a clinical little kissed finish into the bottom corner. 2-0, and this will be the win we needed. We'll keep going to the very end. We know it's out of our hands. Pat in acres of space. Not really a sniper, but he'll either go himself, and he's got the power behind him, and not much accuracy. It's it does kind of remind me that, you know, this is the way our team dynamic is. Pat is like the charging bull up top that's just so physically strong, and then the 4 behind are the snipers. All his goals really come from inside the 12-yard area. Well, inside the 18-yard area, but from inside 12 yards. Anyway, 3-0, and that's going to do it now. Yep, job done. All we can do is do our best. Back-to-back 3-0 wins, and now we'll go to the City ground for our finale today. I know we're hosting Nottingham Forest anyway. All we can do is do our best, man. We know it's out of our hands. All we can do is keep the pressure on. Actually, I think Man City slipped up as well, I think. Yes, they did, indeed. So, as we head into the following game, they must have lost back. Did they lose back-to-back? Surely not. Oh my god, they did. Wow, lifeline and a half, and we ain't going to get any more than that. To be fair, very tough games against Spurs and Newcastle, but even so, we won't get any more lifelines than that. So, 5 games to go. They've spurned it, and you never say that about Man City. Maybe FIFA's not that realistic after all. So, final game then, Forest at home, and if we win this, we could potentially go at least for 24 hours, 6 points clear with 5 games to go. Let's get it done. Lifeline handed to us. Let's make sure we don't fumble the phone call. Forest at home should be a banker. Let's end on this. Juric out wide to Kimura. Takes it in his stride. Needs a teammate. It's got to be 1-0. Lifeline handed, and we ain't going to turn it down. Win this, and we'll be going 6 clear. 25 goals. Ain't going to get him to 40 now. Do well to get him to 30. But at least, if nothing else, he's powering us through to potentially back-to-back titles. And you know what? That Super 6 dream might have to wait for another FIFA. But from this point on, I don't want to surrender our chance to the Fab 5. Real Madrid are going to be ridiculously hard to come through. But, oh, great save, Theo. If we can hold on to this Premier League title, I mean, win the Champions League or not, it will still be a great season in my book. But Forest... Oh, what a save, Theo, again. Fantastic bit of goalkeeping. Theo is one of the best shot stoppers, especially from close range, I've used in this FIFA, man. I want to take him into FIFA 24. Look at the run by Pat all the way. Sure, Wilson, win that. Well done. Second goal before the break, and that should kill it. Pat, it's a lovely bit of dribbling. Can he finish as well? Oh, was it even a question that I needed to ask? This isn't mid-season Pat that can hit a barn over banjo. This is prime Pat. 2-0, he's got both. Chance. Theo! So good, man. So good. It's led to a counter as well, which should result in our third. And game, and points in the... Oh, should have been points in the bag. I still think we'll be alright. We've got so many chances going forward. I have another one directly afterwards, and this is saved as well. But we're going to be okay. We're going to be alright. And for 24 hours at least, we will be, as Pat gets his hat-trick to end on, we will be top by 6, at least for 24 hours. Game over, bring on Real Madrid. Yep, job done, lifeline handed, and we have accepted the call. 3 straight 3-0 wins, back on track. And what we'll do is, because I think Man City's game in hand will come tomorrow, we'll sim past that, and we'll see if we will stay 6 clear with 4 games to go. Otherwise, it will be cut back to 3. Even so, we're now in the driving seat, and this title is officially ours to lose. Ooh, moment of truth. Again, I think City's game in hand is tomorrow. It's definitely not today, so we'll just do one quick advance in the calendar, pop back to the league table, and we shall end on that. Guys, cross your fingers. Have we gone 6 points clear, or will we stay 3 clear with 4 to go? Oh, that's the Community Shield. Have they stood up again? Oh, it wasn't tomorrow. Oh, brilliant. Well done, me. Oh, it's not until next week. Okay, never mind. Well, that's brilliant, isn't it? What a great way to end on. Didn't even know when Man City were playing. Well, regardless, we'll leave it there. 6 points clear anyway. Guys, thank you for watching. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of Docks to Glory very soon, where we'll have both legs of the Champions League semi against Real Madrid, home and away at the Bernabeu, and 2 more games of our final 4 in the league, where we are so close to picking up back-to-back Premier League titles in pursuit of the Fab 5. Have a great day, much love, and I'll see you for the following episode of Docks to Glory. Don't miss it very soon.